Hello, friends. Do you want to bring a real change in your life? Do you want your dreams to actually come true? But often, do you find yourself making excuses and holding yourself back? If that's you, then this video is made especially for you. Today, we're diving into a book that has the power to completely transform your life. The book is called No Excuses: The Power of Self-Discipline. According to its author, Brian Tracy, the biggest difference between success and failure is self-discipline. This book teaches us how to leave excuses behind and take steps toward success. It shows us how to improve our habits, elevate our lives, and reach our goals through the right mindset and discipline. Think about it. Even the most successful people in the world started with ordinary lives just like us. They had the same 24 hours in a day that we all do, yet they achieved so much. How? The answer is self-discipline. In this video, I'll take you through the three main areas of this book: what self-discipline is and why it's essential, how to apply it in different areas of your life, and how to permanently eliminate excuses on your path to success. So, if you're ready to truly change your life and reach the peak of success, make sure you watch till the very end. This isn't just a book summary, it's your first step toward achieving your dreams. Let's begin the journey of no excuses. Say goodbye to excuses and start walking the path of a disciplined life. Chapter 1: Self-Discipline and Success. Stories of success are always inspiring. Even the world's most admired and successful people started from nothing. They didn't have money, influential connections, or sometimes even proper education. Yet they reached heights that very few can imagine. And the secret to their success? Self-discipline. Ask yourself, can you become like them? Absolutely. But first, you have to take an honest look at every part of your life. Understand where you are today and why you were there. If you haven't achieved a goal yet, ask yourself why. And if you have achieved one, reflect on how it was possible. Every result in your life is the outcome of your decisions and hard work. You reap what you sow. This rule applies everywhere. If you bring discipline to your habits and thoughts, success will follow. If you ignore it, failure is inevitable. So how do you start this journey of change? Decide what you want. Know the price you must pay to achieve your dreams and commit to paying it. Dreams only come true when you step out of your comfort zone and work hard. Remember, there are no shortcuts to success. Stay hungry to learn. Draw inspiration from successful people. Read their books, listen to their talks, and apply their experiences in your own life. Never stop. Keep learning and improving your skills. This is what will take you to the top. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey, and everything you learn along the way becomes your greatest asset. Finally, turn self-discipline into your strength. It won't just change your habits and mindset, it will make you a better person. Someone who can control themselves can strengthen every aspect of their life. Confidence grows, character improves, and you become the true master of your mind and emotions. The path to success isn't easy. It requires hard work, determination, and sacrifice. But once you step on this journey, you won't just reach your goals, you'll also enjoy becoming a better version of yourself. That's the core message of this book: no excuses. So friends, the time has come for you to embrace self-discipline in your own life and start writing your story of success. Chapter 2: Self-Discipline and Responsibility. Friends, if you want to improve your life, the first step is to take full responsibility for it. Everything that has happened or is happening in your life is the result of your decisions and actions. You are the creator of your life, and the power and responsibility to improve it rests entirely with you. Brian Tracy, the author of this book, experienced this truth in his own life. At 21, he worked as a construction laborer. He did only the minimum work required and had no savings, no clear plan. One cold night, he realized if he didn't change himself, his life would never change. The very next day, he made a big decision. He would take full responsibility for his life. He started reading books to improve himself, learn new skills, and gradually applied this knowledge in his life, managing expenses, taking care of his health, and guiding his thoughts in a positive direction. All of this he did himself. Brian's story teaches us that when you take responsibility for your life, your perspective completely changes. You begin to understand your future is in your hands. So friends, if you want to make your life successful, here are some important principles to follow. Stop blaming others. This is your life and it's your responsibility to improve it. When you blame others or see yourself as a victim, you start making excuses, and those excuses prevent you from taking action. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison only leads to frustration and bitterness. Everyone has a unique journey. To achieve your own success and happiness, you must take responsibility for yourself. Let go of negative emotions. Anger, jealousy, and fear only hold you back. Instead, acknowledge your mistakes and work on them. Transform negative emotions into positive ones. Remember, your mind can focus on only one thing at a time. When you adopt positive thinking and take responsibility for your life, you'll feel in control. Problems will feel like challenges, not threats. And yes, for things beyond your control, like the weather, don't waste energy getting angry. Focus on what you can change. Let go of the past. You can't change it, but you can make your present and future better. Set your goals and take the right steps to achieve them. Remember, the moment you stop making excuses and start taking responsibility, your life begins to truly change. Chapter 3: Self-discipline and goals. Dreaming is easy, but turning dreams into reality is an entirely different skill. Everyone has desires, but the real magic happens when a dream is transformed into a goal. The difference between a dream and a goal is simple. A dream is just imagination. A goal is a dream backed by a plan of action to make it real. When you set a goal, you gain clear direction, where to go and how to get there. The power of writing goals. Have you ever written down your New Year's resolutions? If not, start now. Writing your goals makes them stick stronger in your mind. It doesn't just clarify your thinking, it motivates you to take action. Written words have a remarkable power. They remind you of your purpose and that you must follow through. Writing your goals helps you avoid distractions, prioritize effectively, and plan your next steps clearly. The connection between goals and success. Brian Tracy shares the story of a man named John. John was an ordinary salesman earning only $50,000 a year. But when he started writing down his goals and creating action plans, his life changed. 12 years later, he became the president of a company earning over $1 million annually. John's story proves how writing goals and acting on them can lead to massive success. A system to achieve your goals. If you want similar success, follow this method. Start with clarity. Decide exactly what you want. For example, if you want to increase income, don't just say more money, set a specific number. Write down your goals. This makes them feel real and allows you to track progress. Set deadlines. Give yourself a time frame. This keeps you disciplined and ensures you use your time effectively. Create a plan. Break it down into small steps. Identify the skills you need, the challenges you might face, and list people who can help you. Prioritize. Arrange steps in the right order. Know what to do first and where to focus most. Take consistent action. Planning alone isn't enough. Take small steps every day. Move closer to your goal a little each day. Gradually, you'll reach it. Believe in yourself. No matter how big or small your goals are, if you work consistently and maintain a positive mindset, success is guaranteed. Work and believe. Taking action and believing in yourself are the two most powerful tools in your journey to success. Goals aren't just words, they are the blueprint of your future. Accept them wholeheartedly and make every step you take part of that blueprint. Then you'll see how your life transforms into the reality you once only imagined in your dreams. Chapter 4. Self-discipline and work. Work and discipline, like the sun, they need a perfect balance. To climb the ladder of success, two things are crucial: setting your priorities, maintaining discipline in your work. Understanding and applying these correctly can take you to new heights in your career. When you approach a task with firm determination and use your time effectively, every step you take leads to better results. But often, we unknowingly waste time and energy on activities that reduce our productivity. The importance of time and using it wisely. Poor time management often leads to increased stress and pressure. When deadlines approach, performance drops due to stress. Small things, long lunch breaks, wasting time on the internet, unnecessary chatting, can make your entire day unproductive. If you want to double your income, start by changing these habits. Focus your energy on tasks that help you reach your goals. Responsibility and results. Those who dream of increasing their income must match productivity with performance. Remember, companies reward those who truly contribute to progress. Here, the law of 3 is a powerful tool. Make a list of all the tasks you do in a week. Ask yourself, which of these tasks contributes the most to my company or career? Choose 2 more tasks in the same way. Now you have the 3 most important tasks to focus on. Handle all other smaller tasks after completing these. Know your value. Calculating your hourly rate is a great way to evaluate tasks. Suppose you earn $40,000 a year and work 2,000 hours. Your hourly rate is $20. Choose tasks that match or exceed this value. If a task doesn't justify your time, cut it out and focus on what advances your career. Avoiding distractions. Staying focused during work is critical. If a coworker interrupts, politely say, "Not now, I need to finish this first." Surround yourself with people who respect time and inspire you to perform better. Balancing work and rest. It's important to balance work and rest. Take breaks, but ensure they don't pull you away from your goals. A productive person's secret, they use time optimally. Small habits like arriving an hour early, completing small tasks during lunch, staying an hour late at the end of the day, can significantly improve momentum and consistency. Remember, disciplined and focused people always stay ahead. If you adopt these habits, not only will your productivity and performance improve, but your reputation and success trajectory will rise as well. So start today, plan your work, avoid distractions, and dedicate yourself fully to achieving your goals. Chapter 5. Self-discipline and time management. Time is a resource we cannot stop. We can only spend. How you invest it, where and how, is entirely up to you. Your success depends on whether you use your time for the most important things in life. If you spend time on unnecessary activities, the risk of failure increases. Time management isn't just about watching the clock, it's about properly identifying your priorities. Every day, we manage time unconsciously.
When you think, "I'll do this later," you are already practicing a form of time management. The difference is that some do it effectively while others ignore it. This skill can be easily developed. When you decide which tasks to do first, which to do later, and which to not do at all, that is using time correctly. The Pareto Principle. The Pareto Principle can help you. This rule states 20% of important tasks produce 80% of the results. In other words, the tasks that may be difficult are the ones that add the most value to your life. The remaining 80% of tasks produce only 20% of results. Your goal should be to spend your energy and time on tasks with the greatest impact. Successful people do exactly this. They focus on work that improves their mental, physical, and emotional energy, prioritizing tasks with the highest return on energy. Avoiding procrastination. Often we postpone work out of laziness, but self-discipline and proper time management can break this habit. Whenever you take on a task, ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? What impact will it have on my life? If the answer is no, delegate it or remove it entirely. For example, earning a college degree will improve your life, open job opportunities, and secure your future. Constantly partying with friends may distract you, causing tasks to pile up. Time management system. Plan the next day before sleeping. Use the ABCDE method. A. Most urgent tasks must be done now. B. Important but less urgent tasks. C. Tasks that can be done but aren't critical. D. Tasks that can be delegated to others. E. Tasks that should be eliminated entirely. Arrange your tasks by priority, A1, A2, A3, etc. Don't move to B, C, or D until all A category tasks are completed. The key to success. Spend your time and energy where it will have the greatest impact. Time management isn't just a skill, it's a way to steer your life in the right direction.
Chapter 6, Self-Discipline and Happiness. Being happy is everyone's dream, and that dream is in your hands. Self-discipline is the key that unlocks the door to happiness. When you are in control of your life, you feel happy, but when life gets out of your control, sadness and frustration follow. In reality, your happiness depends on whether you are achieving your life goals. The magic of self-discipline can transform your life. It gives you the strength to manage the things within your control and the courage to accept and let go of what you cannot control. Two types of control. Internal control comes from within. You decide what to do and how to do it. For example, if you are unhappy with your current situation, you take steps to change it. External control is linked to your environment. For instance, if your education is incomplete, it can affect your career. This is external control. The good news? You can take steps to change your life circumstances. Change starts from within, not from outside. The role of past experiences. Our happiness is often influenced by past experiences. Difficult childhoods or painful experiences can cast shadows over the present. But with self-discipline, you can rise above that pain. By controlling your reactions and shaping your environment, you can walk the path to happiness. The 5 key elements of true happiness. Brian Tracy identifies 5 major contributors to happiness in his book, Health and Energy. Health and energy are the greatest sources of happiness. When you are healthy, lively, and strong, your happiness increases. But this requires self-discipline. You must control yourself to avoid fast food, smoking, and unhealthy habits. Healthy relationships. Good relationships bring mental peace and happiness. Whether it's with the spouse, parents, children, friends, or colleagues, nurturing these relationships requires time and energy investment. Meaningful work. Doing work that has meaning in your life brings satisfaction and joy. When you help others or accomplish challenging tasks, both your confidence and happiness increase. For example, when employees feel their work makes a difference in society, they become more motivated and happy. Financial freedom. A life free from money worries brings immense happiness. Financial freedom comes when you learn to spend and invest money wisely. Reaching your full potential. Also known as self-actualization, the highest form of happiness is achieving your full potential. When you continuously improve yourself and remain in the process of learning, you don't just feel satisfied, you also inspire others. Never settle for less. Being happy is easy, but it requires hard work on yourself. Achieve your goals one by one. Learn from failures and view every challenge as an opportunity. Remember, through self-discipline, you can not only fulfill your dreams, but also become the person you've always wanted to be.
Chapter 7. Self-discipline and peace of mind. Self-discipline isn't just about actions or behavior. It's also connected to your thoughts and emotions. That's why it's essential to make self-discipline a part of your life. This means learning to let go of things and situations that disturb your inner peace. Step 1. Separate emotions from situations. Controlling your emotions leads to mental peace. For example, if you get involved in a political or religious debate, you don't have to prove your point every time. Try to understand other perspectives. When discussing differing opinions, focus on common ground rather than arguing. This will keep your mind calm and preserve relationships. Step 2. Stop blaming others. Suppose a car suddenly overtakes you in traffic. Feeling angry is normal, but don't take it personally. Maybe they're in a hurry or having a bad day. Getting angry only wastes your energy. Step 3. Don't revisit negative emotions. If you had a bad day, constantly telling others won't solve anything. It just keeps your mind stuck on that situation. Bad things happen to everyone, but it's your choice how much importance you give them. Step 4. Learn to forgive and let go. People will hurt you through harsh behavior, betrayal, or criticism. You can't always avoid these situations, but you can control your response. Forgiveness doesn't mean you accept their mistakes. It's for your own peace of mind. Forgiving frees you from negative thoughts and emotions. Self-discipline and positive living. Self-discipline isn't just a skill, it's a way of life. It helps you focus on things that truly improve your life. When you learn self-control, you can rise above negative situations and focus on the positive. Self-discipline also improves time management. Work toward your goals every day, taking steps today rather than postponing for tomorrow. Write down your goals and create realistic plans to achieve them. To achieve peace of mind, maintain a healthy body and mind. Physical and mental strength allows you to pursue good relationships, meaningful work, and financial freedom. Accepting and letting go of negative events is the beginning of peace. Avoid situations that cause stress, forgive, forget, and move forward. This brings not only inner calm, but also self-control. Self-discipline is a power that strengthens with continuous practice. It doesn't just make you successful, it helps you live a better, calmer, and more peaceful life. Take action today. Decide today to stop making excuses and start creating a better future for yourself. Every lesson in this book acts as a guide, showing how self-discipline can deeply transform your life. By taking small daily steps, adopting positive habits, and staying committed to your dreams, you can create extraordinary change in your life. Don't let this journey end here. Apply what you've learned starting today. Remember, you are the greatest architect of your own life. Leave excuses behind, take action, and elevate your life to a new level. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.